Hi guys, today I'm doing a Zeri first reaction ability reveal. This is my first time seeing her. Since I'm not online today, I'm just gonna do a video about it. Since her abilities are finally out, she's gonna be supposedly a marksman. And she's designed by Riot August, which is one of my favorite designers. He was the one who reworked Kale, designed the rework Kale, I guess. So hoping this is also a good one. Now I know she's an ADC, but come on, this does not mean she cannot be played mid lane or top lane. So here we go. Passive, Living Battery. Zeri gains movement speed whenever she receives a shield. When she damages an enemy shield, she absorbs its energy, shielding herself. So another anti-shield passive. Riot has tried to do a lot of this anti-shielding stuff. I just spoke a silly word. For example, Shadow Flame. Shadow Flame was an item that, supposed to be an anti-shield, but it's not really. Also, like for example, Aurelia old passive, I don't know if anyone remembers, she was a passive shield shredder. Also, the new item Serpent's Fang, that's also shield shredder. So there is a lot of things that are basically against shields. This passive seems to be really strong when you're running against like a Lulu, as it's shown here, or any type of champion. So she gains wound speed, which is fine. Damages an enemy shield, she absorbs its energy, shielding herself, so she also gets a shield herself. So this can be very good or very useless depending on the team comp you play against. Q Burst Fire, passive. Zeri's basic attack deals magic damage, skills with AP, and it's treated as an ability. Moving and casting Burst Fire stores up energy in Zeri's Spark Pack. When fully charged, her next basic attack will slow and deal bonus damage. Interesting, so she has some magic damage already in the kit, skills with AP, whatever, that's probably useless since she probably builds AD. And then she has like a rapid fire kinda storing thingy. And then she also slows. Active Burst Fire shoots a burst of 7 rounds that deal physical damage to the first enemy hit. Burst Fire scales with AD and is treated like an attack with the first round applying on-hit effects. So on-hit and then cooldown matches. So on-hit effects like Glacial Augment, Red Buff, all these things apply. So her Q is basically kind of like an auto attack. It's basically an auto attack that's a skill shot. I'm not sure how long this not sure how much like cooldown this active has or whatever, because it's not shown here. There's no numbers, but this is probably the hardest part. This might be the hardest part about her kit, is basically getting used as a skill shot auto attack while moving. So she fires, okay, and then the bolt that slows. The slow seems pretty severe. Very straightforward. Not that hard to use in my opinion. Nothing really to add here. W, Ultra Shock Laser. Zeri fires an electric pulse that slows and damages the first enemy hit. If the pulse hits a wall, it fires a long-range laser from the point of impact. Okay, so this also slows. So she has 2 slows already. Sweetness Boots maybe, value against her. The slows seem pretty good. Basically, this is like a long-range Victor laser that goes through walls. It fires pretty slow, in my opinion. Let's see it again. I'll play it again. Yeah, the active takes kind of like a Jhin W, a bit longer, so it's gonna be easier to dodge, but also has a larger hitbox. Pretty good against sniping the walls. The range, I don't know how long the range is. E, Spark Surge. Zeri dashes the short distance and energizes her next three casts to Burst Fire, causing them to pierce for enemies. She will vault over to or grind along any terrain she dashes into depending on the angle. Hitting a champion with an attacker ability reduces Spark Surge cooldown. Interesting, this ability seems to be packed. So makes her Q stronger, gives her wave clear depending on how strong it's gonna be against minions. She will vault over or grind any terrain, so kind of like an auction that goes over terrain in a way, or like Talon I guess. And then hitting a champion, so this is like a Tryndamere E or Lucian E passive, where like hitting someone with even an ability reduces Spark Surge cooldown. Interesting. So the auto attack, this is piercing through. Okay, this is how she dashes. This moves very fast. It's like an ice skating basically. Okay. She doesn't dash that much though. Okay, okay. This is pretty powerful. Our Lightning Crash. Zeri discharges a nova of electricity, damaging nearby enemies and overcharges herself for a moderate duration. So moderate duration. While overcharged, Zeri gains increased damage, attack speed and move speed. Kinda like Vayne, just Vayne doesn't have attack speed. Like an enemy champion, refreshes the overcharge duration and adds another stack of move speed, while overcharged Burst Fire damages concentrates into a faster, cheaper shot that chains lightning between enemies. Okay, so her first part of ult is like a Nico ult that's pretty much undodgeable and super fast, I think. Let's see it again. Boom. Okay. Seems to be super fast. And then she gets these powerful attacks in between shots. Okay. And it changed like a lightning. Okay. Okay. I mean, these videos do not show that much when it comes to Zeri. Splash art and then the skin, withered rose. Yeah, I mean, the champion honestly seems quite interesting to me. I can definitely see her being played in solo lane because champions like this usually have a lot of meaning in skill points, which means solo XP is stronger on them. She seems... Well, I kind of wonder how her E works, right? How, can you E over a Alcove, sorry. Can you E in base to get faster to lane? How does the E work when you E towards a wall where the gates are at? So does it stop at the gate or does it go through the gate? Like, there's a lot of interesting questions here. How strong actually her E is. W seems to be kind of straightforward spell, while I guess her Q is probably the hardest part about her because her ult seems very straightforward. Click and point and then you get bonus stats, whatever. Yeah, her Q, skill shot, very interesting. You're gonna have to move a lot. This champion is all about moving, as far as I can see. You move to basically, you know, you move to get the energy up because she stores it, and then yeah, she gets stronger. So kind of like a moving champion, move out type of champion. This is gonna obviously depend a lot on numbers. Like I could see also her going a lot, right? Maybe her WE costs a lot of mana. I don't know exactly how it's gonna work. But yeah, champion seems a little bit overloaded in my opinion. Double CC in 2 slows, and the slows seem pretty powerful. This Jace probably has boots tier 1 or no boots, but still the slow felt pretty powerful from the image that we've seen. Kind of worried about her passive though. This is the first time we see a champion that doesn't have an overloaded passive. In my opinion, this passive seems kind of weak. Unless you're playing against multiple shields. This seems like a very old school passive, because usually passives are way overloaded. Not sure really as what I could see here. She has some AP here in Q, so she does mix damage, which is important, as I feel like maybe her W also does magic. I don't know. Yeah. That's kinda it, I guess. I'm kinda excited to see her. I'm gonna be playing her on PB and probably releasing a video about that too, and then you know, if she is viable mid, I will try to make her viable mid. Hope this was enjoyable, guys. That's basically all I can say from this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.